name is Jenny Stoltenow. I work at 3M and I'm the Marketing Communications Manager on the Post-it brand. I began at the University of Minnesota way back a long time ago and received my degree, my bachelor's degree in advertising in the School of Journalism, of course. And during that time participated in things like NSAC, Ad Club, PRSSA, a lot of clubs and a lot of organizations. Did some internships throughout my undergraduate career and landed a job as an assistant account executive at Campbell Mithun when I graduated in 2003. I was there for 5 years and then took a position as a senior account executive at Call McVoy, working on brands like Caribou Coffee, Nestle Purina. Worked there for about 5 years. Also went back to the University of Minnesota and received my Master's of Arts degree in Strategic Communication. And just started here at 3M about 10 months ago. So that has been my path. My job has changed the most recently because I'd spent the first roughly 10 years of my career in agencies, working in advertising agencies in account management. And just this year have taken the leap over to the client side, the corporate side, and as opposed to where on the account side, where I'm typically focused on one kind of client-specific business problems and solving that with advertising. In this role, I'm focused on my brand overall and having to utilize everything from TV, digital, PR, everything, and also dealing with all the business and sales data associated with that. So I've sort of evolved, I guess, from really focused on advertising function to looking across multiple disciplines and focused on the back end sort of business aspect of a brand. One thing I think that would have been really helpful to me, either as an undergraduate or a graduate student, is to take a couple classes within the finance area. As an advertising major, I wanted nothing to do with finance and I wanted to keep numbers as far away from me as possible. But now as I've entered the real world, if you will, it obviously would have helped numerous situations where I'm sitting at the table across from finance directors and having to sort of argue a case to have money allocated for marketing communications projects. So that having a little bit better background in finance would have been helpful to me today. I look for in a new hire is people who have put in the time and passion towards a role in communications. So I want to see internships, jobs previously that you've held, or clubs, organizations you've been involved with that show that you're excited about communications and that you're passionate about this role. I would say my most challenging part of this role, or any communications role that I've been in to date, is just balancing that work-life schedule. I think all of us who are in this field are typically type A, want to do a great job, really want to deliver the results that we're pushing towards with our teams. And oftentimes that spills over the traditional 9 to 5 workday. So for me, it's a constant battle every day with trying to make sure that I'm doing a great job in my career, but also allowing myself time to step away from the role and spend time with my family and friends outside of my career. I think the thing that is most exciting about my job is I've spent my life on teams, being parts of teams, whether it's the leader or a follower, or just part of a team in general. And every day in marketing communications, I'm part of a team, whether I'm leading a project or one person amongst many who are involved. I think it's interesting always with team dynamics. I love the feeling of success with the team, and I also think that there's a lot to learn in life about when things don't go as planned and how people react as a team together. So the team philosophy, or just that dynamic, to me is the best part about marketing communications. So I think my favorite memory is the first Sunday that I spent after I'd started my new role at Campbell Mithun as a fresh 22-year-old. Traditionally, as an when I was in school as an undergraduate, I would go to class during the week, and my Saturdays and usually Sundays were completely packed with homework. And once I got into the real world, if you will, I entered the life at Campbell Methuen, and all of a sudden I was sitting around on a Sunday afternoon saying, look at all this free time I have where I actually, can actually have a weekend. I remember my very first Sunday that was something that sort of struck me as, my goodness, I finally made it. I feel like I've, made this career that I've been, sort of working hard towards, and it felt great to sort of reflect on that time and just being excited to start fresh in a career I'm passionate about.